Hi, parents. Welcome to our weekly forecast for August 24th, which is Saturday, all the way to the 31st. So I'm excited about the energy that is moving. I'm not sure if it's just me or maybe you can feel this momentum as well, but it's a very powerful, turbine, like churning and cranking out things as we move towards the new moon in Virgo, which is very action oriented, as well as we have Virgo in Mars, or Mars energy in Virgo. Some kind of way those two are connected. But Mars is in, the planet Mars is in Virgo. So it's like that actionary energy is very detailed, very meticulous, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and making sure that we move forward in a very efficient manner. So I'm excited. I feel it. So we're going to find out what this week is going to look like for our earth, our fire, our water, and our air children. This is for our cardinal Capricorn, our fixed Taurus, and our mutable Virgos. Oh. And also September is up. If you are, it's so interesting because it's like, I know I shuffled these cards. Okay. September's monthlies are up. So if you want to see what your child's reading is for September, be sure to click that link below, okay? Yes. Time is the reoccurring theme for this week for our earth children. Time. There's healing going on. There's taking it easy. There's taking it slow. There's a sense of mindfulness. Every action is like a precept, like it's leading to the next thing. So it's like the one task cannot and should not be started until the previous level has been completed. So it's like incremental, if you can see it this way. Okay. So to kick off the week, your child has the red card, which is free yourself from pain and reverse. So this tells me in reverse, they are healing from past energy. This is in the upright. So in the upright, this is fresh. This is something recent, and they are currently healing, like a wound just happened recently. But in the reverse, this tells me that the wound has already occurred sometime and they are getting better. Like it's a gradual healing from whatever that is. Excuse me. So this new life card tells me that, you don't know everything yet. Like, not to rush it. Take your time. Don't feel like you have to know everything right now. It's like still this teetering, or if they have a I can't think of the word, but if there's some kind of limitation on how far they can go or how fast they can go, it's almost like training wheels. It's like, no, you have these to keep you slowed down until it's time for you to be released. Your child may be very anxious about a project, wanting to get something started. This could also be wanting to move forward. Maybe if your child is older, this could be a relationship thing, and they're being advised to just take it easy. Like, just make baby steps. Make sure you know the person before you move in with them, or, whatever the case may be. But it's a lot of mental and emotional stuff that they're dealing with for this week. You also have forgiveness. This is forgiveness of a situation. This is forgiving of people to move forward and to heal, which is also going on here. This is forgiving themselves, a new perspective, seeing something differently. So a lot of mental processing, mental and emotional processing for our earth signs, which is probably good. Earth signs are very grounded, balanced, very practical overall in their approach to things. And they're just being advised, the solution is just take time for yourself, take it easy, take a breather, just cool down. Like if it were a workout, just do something light, non-strenuous. It says enjoy relaxation activities that nurture the soul. So this should be I wouldn't say an easy week. They want to do more, especially if they're Capricorn. Capricorns are workhorses. They're going to want to be active and accomplish things, especially Virgos, because we're in this season of action and activity. And it may be difficult for Virgos to sit still because they're thinking about projects that can be completed. Maybe Taurians may have an easier time with this because they're a fixed sign, and depending on whatever house planets they have in their chart, they're a little bit more slower to make a decision and to move around. Your mutable signs are very, changing. They can go back and forth. Your cardinal signs are very actionary. So based on that, I almost want to say that your Taurians are going to have a much easier time with taking time for themselves. Forgiving, that may be a challenge for them. They may enjoy healing. They may not have too much difficulty with taking it easy, but there may be some frustration with why is this not happening fast enough, or giving themselves grace with their emotions in the healing process may be difficult for them, because that's like changeable energy. They're just like, why can't this be fixed already? With that being said, you, dad and mom, are healthy. You're emotionally healthy. You're feeling in your element, very strong, very physically healthy. Food-wise, you're eating better. You're conscious of wanting to make better health choices and decisions that benefit you and for the betterment of your family. And it says, I am committed to being the best version of myself, and I will not settle. Time to check out all that junk that does not serve me and give my body and mind what they deserve to thrive. Today, I will start one healthy ritual so my insides match the godliness. Yes, the godliness that shines so brightly on the outside. I am vibrant inside and out. I am healthy. So that's your message for the week. Very powerful. I'm excited for our Earth children. And let me know how that resonates with you in the comment section. Moving on to our fire. That is our cardinal Aries, our fixed Leo. What is this? Okay. Our fixed Leo and our immutable Sagittarians. Okay. I am definitely getting, yep, it's still emotional stuff happening. So they have the coral card for this week, which is desiring to allow the flow and synchronicity into your life. The flow will happen. It will be challenging for them to allow this flow to occur and to just fall in line with it. They may want things their way. There may be a little bit of stubbornness to allow the flow to happen. But they are definitely in a mindset to be receptive to this energy. Something is disrupting their peace. I feel like there's a resistance to peace, a hindrance to peace. Something is in the way of peace. Yeah. So it says, That's what it looks like in reverse. It says, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself, and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass. Once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. So yes, it kind of goes like what the issue was before, like, and maybe that was specifically for Sagittarians in August, where it was like it's not going to go their way, and they're really going to have to. Their focus is maintaining that calm energy, and there will be disruptions, but they're like, no, I'm about being calm this month. So there's going to be some minor disruptions that come up, and it's like, just go with the flow, you know. It's so funny. It's like I say things and it's like, oh, that's what the card said. There's some kind of relationship or family dynamic that's happening. I'm getting irritant. Family changes, it feels negative. Like, it feels like an irritant. Family changes in the positive to me says, oh, you know, it's like lighthearted changes. It feels like it's positive or beneficial adjustments in the dynamics of the family. When it's in the reverse, it could be your child's perspective of what's happening in the family that changes, like the child. I don't really feel that. I feel like it's something in the family, like an external person outside of your child. And I really feel like it's the behavior. It's negative. Whatever it is, it does not feel good. It's an irritant, and your child is, you know, in this place just trying to maintain peace. It's just going to be like, so-and-so is really pissing me off, mom and dad. They're getting on my nerves. But they are more tied to the idea of having peace. It's an upset. Like, I'm looking at the card for other explanations, and consistently what is coming up inside of me is just an irritant, a disruption, something that rubs them the wrong way. Just, I get a strong irritant. Now, and this is really cool. I'll explain this in a second. The solution is just for your child to remain in a loving place. It says, share the message of love. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So if they're an adult and they're married, you may want to encourage your child to be mindful of what they say, whether it's to their spouse or their children. But the go-getter, the attitude that your child needs to maintain, your fire child, is this energy. Be cool, be calm, be collected, stay in this flow. And once they have, they're functioning from their overflow and their reserves of peace and love and synchronicity, the stuff that comes up, they're just gonna be like, it's cool. You know, the love that's in them is gonna flow outward and help the people that test their patience. So the love that they're feeling is going to serve as their compass, their grounded state, so that when these irritants and this challenge of peace comes up, they have the wherewithal and the reserves to withstand it. Powerful message, I just want to say. So you guys, parents, have I am open and reverse. It says, I am committed to seeing, hearing, listening to new adventures, new places, meeting new people, new perspectives, new wisdom. I'm laughing because I already know it's like, I ain't got time for that. I'm not open to hearing anything that you have to say right now. You know, whether you were upset or your boundary, you have a boundary up where you're like, nope, sorry, you've crossed the line. You were not open or able to come any closer. You know, it's just a boundary, a respectful boundary you have placed up. And it says, I am free from expectations. I am open to being guided rather than forcing things to gain clarity. Open for me means to trust, to have faith, and to grow a belief in myself that I will figure things out along the way, especially when there is uncertainty as to what will come next. So I think you're reclusive. You are not really open or receptive to new ideas at the moment, only because there's a sense of healing that's going on within you. And you're like, okay, just give me a week. You know, that's a good idea. Give me some time. Let me think about it. And I'll get back to you. Because right now I'm in the process of, you know, analyzing or, you know, recalibrating. I can't think of the words, but it's just you are in this place where you were sifting, reevaluating. I think that's what I was looking for, of what's happened thus far to position yourself in a better place, to go in a better direction. Okay. So that's what we got there for our fire children. All right. Ouch. My ring. Anyway, moving on to our water babies. That is our cardinal Cancer, our fixed Scorpio, and our, our mutable Pisces, the ever-changeable Pisces. Okay. I think they're letting go of some boundaries. Yay! They're being free. That's awesome. Woohoo! Oh, that's cool. Ooh, yes. This is good stuff. Why you are not, I think they may serve as a catalyst to help you be courageous, but let's see. So in this card, it says establish boundaries in the upright, meaning that some boundaries need to be established, meaning that there was something that happened. There was an instance that took place in which new boundaries needed to be reestablished to protect themselves. The fact that this is in reverse, this tells me that whatever boundary was there for their protection, it's time to release it. It no longer serves them. So this is elevation. This is like mental, emotional growth, maturity happening with our little ones. They're going to be flexible. They may be open-minded, open to new ideas, being receptive. It's almost like springtime, like just, you know, feeling, as they say, all the feels, which makes whatever. I don't know why people say that, but whatever. But yeah, it's just dewiness, it's newness, open receptivity, joy. And, you know, what's changing is, I think it's like they're recalling the past, or there's good, happy feelings as they're moving forward. So as they're moving forward, they're thinking about the past, and it produces happy feelings for them. Whether it's like, yay, I got a new job. I remember, you know, my friend who I went to high school with, and it just gives them happy feelings while they're pursuing this new job. Maybe they met someone, like a new coworker at their job, that reminds them of someone that they had positive interactions with. For your child who's younger, maybe it's like starting a new activity or a new project at school or whatever, and that level of joy that they feel, somehow they are going back to the last time they felt that moment of joy, and they're thinking about that, and it's bringing this like bridge of connection of joy and happiness for them. And because water signs rule the emotions, or it's known as like the emotional suit, that's going to be very energizing for them. And the beautiful thing is they have raised your vibration. So it says your intuitive messages are accurate messages from the angels. So they, in this level of feeling all good and bubbly and dewy and stuff, they may say some things, and they're just continuing to have their cup filled and rising higher and higher and sharing things and beautiful messages to you and with others. So be encouraged. It says your intuitive feelings are accurate messages from the angels. So you don't be surprised if your child just says something really cool to you this week, because you may need it. You have I am courageous in reverse. It says I'm committed to asking the universe for what I want on a daily basis, knowing that I am worth the answers I receive. I'm committed to stepping away from what I know I'm good at and taking the leap in every opportunity to try something different, something outside my familiarity, to act in every moment that presents itself. I will not hold back from new experiences or chances to change my own life for the better. And you're being cautious for some reason, gun shy even. Like maybe you had a negative experience recently and you're not really ready to put yourself out there yet, because you don't want to repeat the same mistake, or you don't want that same feeling. But I have a feeling myself, now that we're talking about feelings with water signs, that your child may be instrumental in providing you a level of courage and encouragement to shift this around and see your situation in a different and better perspective. So that is the messages for our water babies. Let me know how that resonates with you in the comment section. It always helps me when I'm able to hear from you guys, so I know how well these messages are. I know that, this is a general overview, so nuggets and parts of it may not apply. But I just submit this to you guys as something to consider, as always. So moving on to our air signs, which is our Cardinal Libra, our fixed Aquarius, our mutable Gemini. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, mom and dad are feeling good. Yep, it's so funny because some of these messages are like kind of overlapping. So fun. So we have the cherry card in reverse, and it says live an extraordinary life. And I get the feeling that your child is just staying to themselves this week. That's what I'm feeling. It's not that they're not living an extraordinary life, but this is usually external, like this outward energy, this outward abundance that you just want to share with everybody. And I get the feeling that they just want to sit on a couch this week and, cuddle with a blanket and just be kind of reclusive and inward for whatever reason, and that's okay. There's definitely something that they need to make right or get into order. And so I think this could be, it definitely is mental. They are processing and looking at how their life has been thus far, and what decisions do they want to change? What do they want to fix? How do they want to make it better? Maybe they recently could have had a conversation with you where they were reprimanded about their behavior. And so they're taking some time to think about that. How can I make this better? What are the objectives that mommy and daddy set for me? How can I improve so I can get what I want? So I can get either this toy or, get the keys to drive the car, whatever reward system. How can I accomplish this task, essentially, so I can get my reward? I'm getting that for some of you, it could be peer pressure, some kind of instance where they made a poor decision and now they're in the place where they have to reevaluate their associations. Maybe they have to say, hey, this person that I'm hanging out with is causing me more problems with my parents. Maybe I need to check if I need to hang out with this person or not. Or maybe it's, I'm taking on too much in my school schedule. I need to see, where do I really want my energy, my passions, where do my passions lie? What do I want to put energy into? If they're really, really young, it could be like, well, I can only play with one toy at a time. Like, what toy means the most to me? Or mommy and daddy said I have a choice. I can either play with my tricycle, or, I can have like an hour of tablet time or something. But regardless of what the decision is, it is on a fundamental level of their social construct, their personal and interpersonal learning. So it's some kind of decision where it's like very deep and meaningful to them and how they will proceed and grow as an individual. And again, they're not in the mood to let their light shine. They're being very inward this week. It says you are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. And right now, this is just a thinking time. It's reclusiveness. It's let me reevaluate the decisions that I've made thus far so I can make better choices that benefit myself and everyone close to me later. So very inward. You, on the other hand, you are having a brilliant week, mom and dad. It says today and every day, I am brilliant and on fire. I shine when it comes to reaching my goals and achieving my dreams. Today, I am committed to my brilliance to create magic for myself, my family, my friends, and my colleagues. I will not hold back. Kudos to you. So you are feeling brilliant and awesome. May you guys have a great, great week. I'm so excited for you. I'm just excited for the energy that is passing. May we parent and child take advantage of it. And like I always mention, if you are a parent yourself, be sure to look at your own personal sun sign, because you are somebody's child. So until next time, just hang in there. Communicate with me. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. And I just wish you the best for this week. And we'll talk again soon. Take care.